Alright. I figured I'd just go ahead and get to the player select screen because it's going to go through this whole, like, long cutscene about, like, what had happened in Hyrule. If you want to look at that, I'll, like, I don't know, I'll record it and put it in an unlisted video in the description, but whatever. So this, if you had not read the title, is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This is the third Zelda entry, in the series. This game is a little more special to me than really, I guess you guys probably don't know at all. But like even people around me, this anytime someone says, "What is your favorite Zelda game?" I always point to this one. And it's just because it set a lot of standards for future releases. I think it is a very important title in the series. And that is why I wanted to play it as the first Zelda game that I play on here. I'll probably go back and visit Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. Maybe not so much Zelda 2. Zelda 2 is like that weird cousin, you know? I don't know how else to explain Zelda 2 because it's so weird. Let's make a name for ourselves. We'll just do my standard. Hey, and it fits perfectly, dude. Yeah, let's do it. Help me. Please help me. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. I don't have a girl voice. The Wizard of Hagnim... Aghanim? I think it's Aghanim. Aghanim? Aghanim. That might actually make sense. Has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the Seven Wise Men's seal. I really hate that cutoff right there. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Fawful, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. That's dark and foreboding. What if I did that anyway? Okay. Oh, buttons. Hold on. My controller is not... Let's fix this. Hold on. Okay. I am not exactly one to use a joystick when playing, but I've got it. You got the lamp. Now you can light torches and see your way in darkness. Alright. There's stuff here. Those are hearts. I don't need that. I don't need that. That's fine. So, the beauty of older games. This game is a little bit better, though. I will give 100 rupees to the man who finds the descendants of the wise men. The king. Oh. Okay. So, a little backstory. Let me see what this is. Hey, you're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep. So a little backstory that we skipped over. That's what the intro thing after the title screen is. Backstory that we skipped over, right? So there are... man, should I sit and explain it, or should I just play the game and we'll figure it out? Fawful, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. And this is my favorite part about video games. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. And then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Fawful, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your... And I don't know what exactly that was supposed to be at the end, but whatever. But this game is certainly special to me because I grew up playing it. And that is the whole reason why I say that this is my favorite Zelda game ever made. Ooh, wait, hold on, I'm missing magic. I don't think I'm going to 100% this game quite like the others because there's a lot to find, like a lot to explore in this one compared to like New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Is such an easy game that I feel very comfortable 100%ing. And now for one of the best themes in the game. Okay. We're gonna just quickly run through this, because there's not really a whole lot to see here. If you have not played this game, I highly recommend this game to any Zelda enthusiast. It is a little different than, like, Breath of the Wild, of course. I just love the top-down Zelda games a lot. So it makes sense why I'd want to play this game first on the channel. You got the map! You can use it to see your current position and the rest of the dungeon. Press X. And, like, the map system was pretty good in this game as well. Like, I mean, you know. And by this point they had made 2 games, and somehow their 3rd game is the one that set the standard for a lot of your Zelda, like, top-down adventures. Because I want to say this was the game that set the standard for the spin attack. And how it just kind of became a regular thing in Zelda. I think I would like to, at some point, do some kind of, like, retrospective video on this. Or, like, a review, I guess. But, you know, just, if you're playing through the game, go ahead and use this as, like, kind of like a guide to help you get through the game. That's what I recommend. Like, any of my, like, Let's Play gaming videos, just, like, use it as a guide. Because I never really get rid of a whole lot of details. It's only if I'm just, like, sitting still rambling. Like, usually that's my my go-to on getting rid of, you know, content. So this dude is funky, and I really don't like fighting him. Your best bet is to just do this over and over again. Yeah, sometimes you can get the double if you throw him in the corner. You got the big key. This is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. Well, it's really just for that one. Thank you, Fawful. I had a feeling you were getting close. Now listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Not at all. If you hit not at all, it'll just do it again. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. If there was any song I would want to create I guess a concert band arrangement of, it's probably the Hyrule Castle theme. And I honestly might do that. It would be really cool to do that, to play it. I definitely recommend going this way, because it'll just get you to where you need to go a lot faster. I think that this might be one of the things I work on the SMP. I might rebuild Hyrule Castle on the SMP, like all the dungeons and everything. Not really concerned about the exterior of Hyrule Castle, because it is very basic, and we will be revisiting this place a couple times. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to Sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. That ornamental shelf should open. You have a light? It's pitch dark inside, and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left. I remember my young self not really being able to read super well, and just not even paying attention to any of the text. And, like, even on, like, future playthroughs that I would do now, I don't really pay super close attention to the text because I just kind of know the game at this point. But replaying it and like actually paying attention to the text is honestly kind of fun because it makes you remember that this is an RPG. That is a little fact that I often forget about. Woo! It's over here. If I can get over there. I had to change my button layout, dude. I was going to use the D-pad on my controller, but the D-pad on my controller doesn't like to work very well, so I guess we're just not doing that. After passing through these sewers, we'll be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful. So my tip for this room, stick in the water. Just stay in the water. No mice or anything can really get to you because they can't go in the water. I mean, of course there's the bats, but like, what are they gonna do? I will be playing Link's Awakening like shortly after I beat this game. I haven't decided on if I want to just record the remake or if I want to do the original. I'm honestly thinking original because, again, I think you all should experience that. That is core memories to be had with older video games, man. Come here, give me a heart, something. Ah, that's fine. I think... Oh, this is probably my favorite, like, quote-unquote puzzle, because it's super simple, but also you can mess it up super easy. It says Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. It doesn't tell you which one. You have to pull the lever to open the door. Press A... Press the A button and hold down on the control pad. Yeah, so that was the correct solution, but if you were to do the wrong solution, this would happen. So, like, it's kind of a funny puzzle that it's like, hey, by the way, do that one over there. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, Fawful? Yes, it was Fawful who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captured, the wizard said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open. Fawful, you must not let the... Fawful, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can... I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is a legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Yes. Yeah. But this is really where the quest kind of starts. Because, like, they give you a heart container and everything. And that intro section, I feel like it would be really interesting to see this game broken down into chapters. But that's honestly just not something that's going to be found in a game as old as this.